This is HK from HK's video blog, and tonight we're reviewing Metallica S&M. Stay tuned. When I was about 16 years old, I moved to a different city in Norway. And my friend moved with me, and he lived right next door to me. We had small condos. And he bought a VHS tape of Metallica called Metallica S&M, and I had a VHS player. I don't think he had one at the time, and I had never heard the album, so I was asked if I could borrow it. And that for me was an epiphany, because I didn't know you could mix metal music with symphony music. So when he got the tape back, it was broken. He couldn't use it anymore. I had worn it out. And the great thing about that album is that everybody said it can't be done. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't mix the genres. Kiss tried to do it. That sucked. And but I thought they did okay. If you listen to the original version of Nothing Else Matters, you can hear the band, the symphony band in the back with Michael Kamen. And there's another version, an acoustic version of Nothing Else Matters, where you can also hear the Symphony Orchestra. But they tuned it down. When the Black Album came, they tuned it down so you couldn't really hear it. But then they finally made the whole album with Metallica S&M. I know what the S&M stands for. Symphony of Metallica, right? I love that wordplay. So the album itself, when it kicks off, it always kicks off with the Ecstasy of Gold. I have my little cheat list on the screen here. The Ecstasy of Gold, and yeah, you sort of get in the mood when you hear the Ecstasy of Gold. That's the first time I ever heard Ecstasy of Gold, was when I watched the VHS. And I thought, wow, I didn't even know it was from a movie with Clint Eastwood. I just thought, wow, James Hetfield did a real good job there, making an intro. But yeah, he ripped it off, or borrowed it, I don't know. He probably paid a lot of money for it. And then you get the Call of Cthulhu, and yeah, that's all the songs. The Call of Cthulhu is just instrumental, and when you mix the guitar, the drums, the bass, well, the bass is just there on stage. I can't hear it. But when you mix all the instruments and you add the Symphony Orchestra, you just get a whole nother dimension. You get a bigger sound, more, yeah, just more. More is more. And if you hear the Master of Puppets version, it's just beautiful. When James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett plays the solo, I get chills down my spine. It's really great. Yeah. And Kirk Hammett is really on. And the sound is really great. You'd almost think it wasn't live. But Kirk Hammett is always on point in this movie, on this album. And James Hetfield's vocals is amazing. It's if you listen to Bleeding Me or Outlaw Torn, when he hits the notes and just holds them, it's just amazing. A real good sound mix. And if you haven't watched it, watch it, because even though it's a symphony orchestra and everybody, oh my god, they sold out again. First the Black Album and now this. and people didn't want to listen to it, well, that's not my opinion. I listen to heavy metal music all the time. I listen to a lot of music, and Metallica S&M is one of the best albums I have ever heard. Oh my God, Lars Ulrich is steady in this live album, call it whatever you want. He's steady. You can't hear one mistake, or at least I can't. But what do I know? I'm just an amateur. I'm not a pro, like maybe some of you. But yeah, it's a great album, and out of 10 I would give it an 8. The reason I give it an 8 is because if you get to 9 or 10 you have to be flawless, perfect. But yeah, so my favorite tracks on the album. I still have my cheat thing here. Can you see my finger? Yeah. Mine is Human's good. Yeah, and when you... Oh my God, I almost forgot. Song number 8 is called No Leaf Clover. And he gets... it's just a start. It's so amazing. It's when James Hetfield starts to sing, it's... yeah, the whole album just gives you chills, but that song in the start when James Hetfield comes in, and it feels right like this, on this crash course with it. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics, but yeah, it's really good. And then you have Nothing Else Matters, and that's really good. And let's see, what else do we have here? Well, they have all the classics, of course. But Outlaw Torn's really great. Sad But True is really good. And One, last but not least, One is amazing. Yeah. But Lars Ulrich said in the DVD that same time next year. They haven't done it yet. I hope they do. In Norway, please come to well, where can I play? Spectrum, and bring Michael Kamen, please, and the Symphony Orchestra, because it was amazing. You did something amazing there. And let me know what you think of this review, because it's my first one, and I haven't really found my niche in this YouTube world, but I'm trying to find it. And I was out yesterday with my friends, and I haven't listened to music in really quite some time, and we went to this metal club called Seb's Hotel, and we started talking and listening to the heavy metal music on the speakers, and yeah, it just came back. So I really love music, and I have a heavy metal band, or I have a cover band where I sing. And we play this music, and I don't know why I haven't thought of it, but I know there's probably thousands of people reviewing music on YouTube, but I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not in it for the money or anything. I just want some attention. Always wanted to do that on camera. Yeah. So, yeah. But when you buy this album or use Spotify or something like that, there's one song you have to listen to, and that's Bleeding Me, and listen to the vocals. It's just amazing. I'm not being very unbiased here. I'm really biased because I like Metallica. I love Metallica. It was the first band I ever listened to. Yeah. Even though you think they sold out, even though you think they did it just for money and reach a bigger audience, well, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but it worked. It really worked. So don't give them shit for that. And Kirk Hammett is on point. There's a lot of wah pedal, of course. That's Kirk's thing. Lars Ulrich is on point all the time. Michael Kamen did a great job in producing music around Metallica that fits right in. And Jason Newsted, he does a wonderful job in singing along with James Hetfield and playing bass, of course. But yeah, and Battery. When that song kicks off, you will get your ass kicked. And Master of Puppets scares you to death when you hear it. It's really dramatic when those songs start. So yeah, listen to the album and have a great day. Have a great metal day. And I'll see you later. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. And you'll see more reviews with me. I hope you like it. Goodbye. I watched my screen. I hope you liked the review. And hit subscribe and like. And please share it with your friends. Yeah. So goodbye.